What's up, everybody? It's your boy Skinny Penis back at it once again with another video. No, it's me, it's Sphen. We're doing politics. Let's get serious. Uh, Although it's pretty hard to with this story. So, y'all remember how the government was gonna shut down tomorrow? Or I should say on the 17th of November? Looks like we just barely avoided it. So that's a big W for Americans. Let's
Government
see what's going on here.
will not be shutting down tomorrow. The Senate passed a temporary spending bill last night, effectively kicking the can down the road until after the first of the year. Mike Gooding spoke to Virginia's two senators about the deal.
Ending the threat of a government shutdown until after the holidays, Congress gave final approval to a temporary government funding package that pushes a confrontation over the federal budget into the new year. The Senate voted 87 to 11 late Wednesday to pass a continuing resolution to keep the government running, removing the threat of a shutdown 2 days before funding would have expired.
So it was pretty obvious to me that we were going to do an extension, and the only question was for how long.
Here's how long. The new spending package keeps government funding at current levels for roughly 2 more months while a long-term package is negotiated. The deal splits the
So,
deadlines for passing full-year
yeah,
appropriations
they just
into
did the deal that McCarthy did, but again. Um, so if they kick out Mike Johnson, I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, so we got 2 more months of government funding. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that just swell? Let's keep going.
2 dates, January 19th for some federal agencies and February 2nd for others.
It is a crazy way to run the largest organization in our country, the federal government.
This guy's right. Like, what the hell are we doing? Like, are we serious? This is the best we can do in America? Is like 1 month of funding here, 2 months of funding there? How much longer can we keep doing this?
Thank God we can get through Thanksgiving and Christmas without the threat of a shutdown. But what the long-term damage this does to the businesses who interact with the federal government, frankly, just for the mental health of our federal employees who will have to deal with the potential 2 more shutdown dates, January and February, it's the wrong way to operate.
Mike Gooding, 13.
Yeah, this is some hot bullshit. Like, I work, well, I work part-time in education, so, like, what are they gonna do? Like, shut down the schools? Like, God, this country sucks. Yeah, so you might be asking, why is this happening? Why does the government keep almost shutting down? What's wrong with the government? Did someone break it? And the answer is, it's been broken. Have you seen the Congress? No, but really, this is the natural consequence of when you have two diametrically opposed parties that are in a 50-50 split in the Senate, and they have to all agree on what the federal budget's going to be. And that's like the main point of contention between the two parties. So eventually, Republicans, I'm going to be very clear, Republicans hold out for what they want until the very last second. And they try to get Democrats to agree to cut literally everything that you benefit from for the next year's budget, at threat of the government just totally shutting down. Now, this is extra funny because the government also funds the paychecks for Congress. They're putting their own paychecks on the line just to fuck us over. Like, goddamn. I don't want to hear any rebuttals like, oh, well, the 50-50 split's a unique situation. It's, it would work better if one side had a more clear majority. But in the ideal world of someone who just loves the Constitution and the Founding Fathers, the 50-50 split in the Senate is the ideal. This is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be two equal groups of two parties working together to pass legislation that meets in the middle. That's what we're supposed to want. But that's bullshit. It doesn't fucking work. They just don't get anything done. It's just gridlock, gridlock, gridlock. This is why we need a third party, actually. This is why we need the Senate to be less dumb. And if you have a majority of 51 people, you should actually be able to pass shit. Maybe that could be a change, too. But With the current way the Senate works with the filibuster and you needing 2/3, this is why we never get anything done. It's a broken system. There's cracks in it. There's a fucking wrench sticking out of it. It's bad. But that's all I had to say. I guess this was supposed to be good news. I got a bit mad at the end because our government's stupid, but yeah, the government's up, so if you're a government employee, good for you. If you like the video, you can like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you like the messaging, go to mariannewilliamson2024.org and donate or volunteer. We need a candidate who has actual ideas for change, who doesn't support genocide. Peace, y'all.